What's up, everybody? This is Peter again for Sports Hot Rumors and Debates. How are you guys today? You know, there's nothing better than waking up to great news, especially for your team. The Arizona Cardinals extended Budda Baker for 4 years today at $59 million, making him the highest paid safety, which is crazy, right? Because a few years ago, who's seen this coming? Honestly, I didn't see this coming this year. Now, I know the guy is a really talented player. He really has been definitely a star on the team. He's such a versatile player, and I think this is a big part of it. However, is it a bad deal to sign him for that much money? I don't think it's a bad deal at all, and I'm going to tell you why. The number one reason is the players that's around him now. The fact that you drafted Isaiah Simmons, the fact that Murphy is in his second year and he's just going to get better. Patrick Peterson is out for revenge, you can see that. But the signing of Phillips and the drafting of guys like Likai Futu, who Phillips said the other day how big this guy is and how powerful he is, and he's unbelievable on the line. And it actually caught me by surprise because I wasn't sure how he was going to adjust to playing so far. You like to hear that from other players. So with all these guys, you know, you want to keep the main pieces and build around them. And that's what they're doing. You know, you have a guy like Isaiah Simmons and you have a guy like Budda Baker, and you build around guys like him and Murphy. And you don't know what's going to happen with Pat Pete after this year, but at least you have some core players on the defense, right? You made a free agent signing this year with Phillips on the line. And I love these things because you got to be able to have a foundation. And I think that's what the Cardinals are doing. Yes, is it risky? Of course. Anything is risky when you sign a lot of money to a player in the NFL. Especially the NFL because injuries happen. But why not? Go for it, right? If you have a talented player, there's nothing worse than losing a guy who you know is going to be a superstar and then you lose him to another team because you wanted to be too cheap. I like that Arizona's going for it. And you know what? Look at my Arizona Diamondbacks. I've watched them go for it this year in a lot of ways, and nothing but injuries has happened to this team. They've lost 3 pitchers so far, and they haven't even played well. And I understand it's a shortened season. It's not the same way. But to me, that's no excuse. So you never know what's going to happen, right? I was all for the Diamondbacks in baseball, and I still am, hoping that something happens. But it just goes to show you that you don't know what's going to happen. So many injuries are happening in this sport in baseball right now. So imagine in football what's going to happen. Hopefully it's not as bad, but you got to understand players are not the same. Everything's a little different because of COVID. So a lot of these players will get injured. So I understand the Arizona Cardinals, their feeling about locking there up, but it's a risk. It's a gamble. As a Cardinal fan, I love it. However, if he gets hurt, then you start second guessing, oh, what did you do? You have this guy wrapped up for 4 years. It is what it is. That's part of the job. But I do love the signing, and I think the Arizona Cardinals have such a good team, and all it's about right now is putting it on the field. Right? We're a few weeks away from NFL, which is amazing. And when the Arizona Cardinals play, it may take them a few weeks. But when they get going, that's going to be a scary team. And I love the fact they're not being cheap. Let me know what you guys think about that, because it's going to be a really crazy year coming up, especially in the West. The West got some competition, man. The Niners are tough, and the Niners just had a couple of injuries, right? Ayuk just got injured the other day, and it just goes to show you, no matter how well, no matter how good things look on paper, it don't mean shit, right? It don't mean anything. You still have to play. You still have to make the playoffs. You still have to perform. On paper, you can look great, but it don't mean anything. I say the same thing for like a team like the Cincinnati Reds in baseball. They have a lot of offense, but they seem to be struggling a lot. Their pitching is good, but one of their top guys like Luis Castillo is struggling bad. And it's these type of things that you expect to be coming into the year as a given, and it's not. Yankees are the same thing. Yankees seem to always be injured no matter what. Judge, Stanton, it just helps. LeMahieu, all these guys. So football is a lot different because, you know, you get tackled, something happens, you don't know how long, the season's not long at all. You don't know what's going to happen to these guys. So you got to just hope for the best. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.